Man, it's the end of the world as we know it. I'm flabbergasted. It's the end of the world as we know it.
The Audacity. Because I like you and want you to start. I love you moan for me.
That's very strange. Welcome to this week's episode of the podcast.
You just noticed we was recording?
I saw you click it, but I didn't see if you actually clicked it like all the way. Anyways, I'm Jamal.
I'm Patrick.
Welcome back to, I think we gotta be close to like 4 months
You know
now.
what, at this point, let's just stop counting. Let's just do the episode.
Okay.
We do this every week.
What
episode is the hell have we been doing this
I just want it to be over. Okay.
It's been over 10 weeks. That's enough, okay?
Anyways, welcome back to this week's
What's the name of the show, Jamal?
Flabbergasted by the Audacity.
Flabbergasted by the Audacity. Thank you for tuning in. It's the
Yeah.
end of the summer. Are you sad yet? I'm sad. My vacation's ending.
I'm not sad, but I'm not happy either. I like this weather, but like I think I still have this hatred for August ever since like school. You know, like as soon as August hits, right? You go to Walmart and you already have back to school, and I want to fucking kill somebody. Like it's so annoying.
It's a fact.
Like I get it. Some people want to get like ahead of it. They want to get a good start.
I think they even start in July.
No, they start in August. I think there's actually a rule that you can't do it in July because they're still selling summer stuff in July.
I can just imagine the jackasses like ready to stock the shelves.
Yeah, August
midnight.
1st.
Yeah.
You're like, when you're in school. Fuck, man. Like when I was a kid, I hated that. I hated seeing that in August.
Couldn't
With my
stand
parents.
it, no.
So I think that's why I hate August. I have like a deep hatred for this month.
Yeah.
But
the weather is painful. It's too hot, too humid.
Oh, I love it. I love the hot and humid weather.
Well,
sure.
that's where you're from.
Yeah, basically Africa.
Yeah.
I had a farm in Africa.
Africa.
But yeah, so no, I think that's definitely for me at least. I'm not mad. I'm just kind of here. I'm indifferent. That's
what life is, really. We're just all here.
Yeah, we're all just kind of here chilling. But you want to know who will be here, but they'll be separate? Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian. Those two break up. I'm pretty sure Kanye West is either screaming in his house right now, or he manifested it. For sure, one or the other.
He behind the scenes tore it apart.
Yeah, well, I mean, because he bought the house that faces Kim Kardashian's house. You know that, right?
Kanye West bought the house that faces her house.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah, well, he did. It's his ex-wife.
He has a telescope in every room.
Oh, for sure, definitely. Like, the guy's obsessed with this girl. I mean, she has an ass. So, as we all know. So, I mean, yeah.
And he's autistic, so.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I didn't know that. You know that Pete Davidson's actually 25? He's 1 year old.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's 1 year older than us, which is...
I thought he was like 30.
Me too. I really thought he was older. He's only 25.
Jesus Christ. I mean, he's a super successul comedian, dating hotties left and right. What's
yeah,
that
man.
problem?
I don't have fucking... No, I obviously don't have enough mental issues, apparently.
Does he have mental issues?
I think we have to... Come on, dude. Have you ever seen him?
He looks retarded.
He does. I think he's got has some mental issues or something.
Those lips are straight out of Africa, I'll tell you that much.
But, because Kim K's 41. Kim Kardashian's 41 years old.
She's that old?
Yeah, she's 41.
Oh, I can't wait for her to die. Oh, no, she has kids, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they're just going to continue the line of stupidity and big asses. And plastic
What's crazy,
bottles.
did you know that her daughters are named North and Chicago? What a weird set of names.
Remember North because...
Yeah,
that's
Northwest,
the
yeah.
kid, yeah.
But Chicago's her other kid's name.
They couldn't do South by Southwest.
Yeah, it would have been great.
Yeah.
You could have got, isn't there an airline company fall about anything? They could have got you to sponsor it?
WestJet?
No, isn't there like a South by South? No, WestJet, I know one of them.
I know WestJet. I don't know if there's a South by Southwest.
I could have sworn, maybe.
South by Southwest Airlines? Maybe.
Yeah. I'm gonna check.
I was thinking of that.
You know what? When you talk to one of your stories, I'm gonna check on my phone. I'm curious.
Alright, Jamal's gonna do some background research. Can be great.
But
just real quick, we talked about movies last week. I didn't talk about any of the ones I've seen. I don't know why.
Talk about it. I'm gonna look.
Okay, I like to watch movies that aren't within universes like MCU and all that. Like I occasionally watch those just to see how bad they are. But I saw Nightmare Alley, which is based off a book, and it was directed by Guillermo del Toro, one of my favorite directors. He did Hellboy 1 and 2, not the new crappy one. Okay. Pacific Rim, Pan's Labyrinth. Just the man could do no wrong. Okay. He's doing Pinocchio, not the Tom Hanks one live action.
Thank God.
With the bald black woman. He's doing a stop motion animation one. It looks pretty good, actually.
Stop motion is always a very interesting
film. It lends itself very well to horror.
Yeah, it definitely for
sure. Like Paranorman, Monster House.
Yeah,
it's very good with that. Coraline.
Coraline, yeah.
Yeah, and so he did Nightmare Alley. I watched that. Oh my god. 2
really good.
hours, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Film perfection.
Really? It was really good.
It was really good. Okay. Incredibly well written. It's one of those book endings where you're just like, oh my god, I didn't see that coming, but it was so satisfying.
That's great. I'm glad that you found a good movie because I feel like the last couple ones have been pretty shitty. Tom Hanks.
It's the strangest thing. It's because I'll see ads for movies, but because their budget for
it's so
publicizing
small.
is so small, you don't see it often to remind you to go see it. So I forget.
For sure. Yeah.
And then it's in theaters for like a month and leaves, and I've missed it. I'm like, like even Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's getting a lot of praise. It's already on Blu-ray.
Oh,
I saw it at Arshimo today.
Oh, okay.
I was like, fuck, I missed that one too.
Yeah. I wanted to watch that one. That one actually didn't look that bad. I think it was a bit scary, right? That one. Everything.
It's a bit mindfuck, but not necessarily scary.
Yeah, I wanted to watch that one. I haven't had a chance to sit down.
Full of Asian people. I don't like Asian people, so it's gonna be difficult for me. But I'm gonna challenge my boundaries.
This guy. By the way, Southwest Airlines does exist, so.
Yeah, but it's not South by Southwest.
But I mean, it was really funny. See what they call their South and what it has Southwest.
Or like Southwest hot sauce.
But that's good, man. I'm happy for the movie. I haven't seen anything as of late recently.
There's a movie I really want to talk about. I watched it. I want to say Thursday.
Okay.
You know Christopher Nolan?
Yeah.
Did The Prestige, The Dark Knight.
Yeah. I know him for The Dark Knight.
Yeah. That's like his biggest because it's Batman.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, he's a really great writer-director.
Okay. I didn't know he directed. Okay, I thought he was an actor.
Oh, no, directing.
Okay.
Directing.
Okay.
You retarded.
Thanks. Wait, but isn't Christopher Nolan the actor of Batman?
No,
he did Batman.
He directed.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna confuse
the trilogy.
I'm gonna confuse that. Okay.
Who's the actor?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember now.
Patrick Bateman's the name of the character. Fuck. Now you're gonna bother me, Jamal. Why'd you do this?
Okay, go. Continue.
Anyways, so in 2019, might have been 2021. It was during the pandemic.
Okay.
Remember, theaters opened up for like a month.
Yeah.
And people were telling him, executives were telling him, put it on stream. He refused, so he
That's
put it
good.
in theaters.
Okay.
Tenet. I missed it.
Oh, Tenet,
not Tenant.
Okay. It's the one with Will Smith, right?
No, but it's a black guy.
Okay.
It's okay. All black people look alike.
Who's the black actor?
I've never seen him in anything.
My dad watched this movie. Okay, so I know about the movie, but go ahead. Keep going. Yeah.
So it's not Will Smith. He did a great job though.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're watching this movie. I want to say we got 20 minutes in. Me and my girlfriend look at each other. Do you have any idea what the fuck is going on?
My dad did the exact same. Okay, so me and my dad watched this movie. We watched it. It was on streaming services somehow, somewhere.
It came out on Netflix.
Okay, yeah. And me and my dad watched it, and I think after 25, me and my dad are pretty good with movies. You have to really throw us for a loop to really fuck us up to where we have to pause and communicate what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
But we got 30 minutes into the movie, and we're like, you know what, man, just turn it off.
Really?
Because we're so fucking confused.
Honestly, I consider restarting it. But I was like, you know what? I love his style, and so far I'm incredibly intrigued. I'm engaged, regardless of whether or not I know what's happening.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll power through it, and eventually I'll just watch it again.
Okay.
Because that's like a new rule of mine I've instated. If I miss a line or I look at my phone for a second for whatever, I don't rewind it, because I'll be like, I'll just watch it again later. It'll add a little new experience next time I watch it.
Okay.
So I did that for this. So I have to tell you, I feel like I only understood a third of it.
Okay.
At the very end, I paused it, and I explained it to my girlfriend, and she explained things back to me. Because the movie has time travel in it.
There's a lot, it's a lot going on.
It's the most confusing time travel I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. But the way they do the action sequences around it, it's insane.
Very well done, I will say.
I've never seen anything like that.
The action scenes are very different. I think I really enjoyed it. I couldn't finish it. Maybe now that you're telling me that you kind of got at the end, maybe I'll go back and watch it a second time around.
Oh, it's fucking excellent. The action sequences alone are great.
Okay, I might watch it again. But I did hear about the movie. Me and my dad always couldn't get. Maybe we were tired. I don't know. I forgot when we had watched it. I think we watched it at night, and we were already tired. So I had to just use all of our brain power. It was just awful.
Oh well, about halfway through, my girlfriend gave up.
Okay, there you go. So then
she said, and I quote, "I fell asleep, and I was hoping when I woke up it'd be over." But when she woke up, there was still 40 minutes left, and she's like, "What the fuck? How could there be more?"
That's funny.
So she was even more lost. I'm like, "It's okay."
Oh god. Okay. Anyway. So Kim K, Pete Davidson, they broke up.
Rest in peace. I'm sure he'll find. Who do you think the next hottie's gonna be?
I think this is what Khalil, who had on the show, said. There's another one. I think it's Kendall who's single.
He can't stay within the family.
That'd be so funny though.
Fucking weird.
How funny would that be? How fucked up would that be? Because Kim K is the head figure. She's the when you think of Kardashian, you may not know all of them, but you definitely know Kim. For sure, right?
Yeah,
Even you might know Kendall, you might know Kylie, but Kim's the main girl, right? So imagine he goes to date like the other one. Like that's so fucking.
Just makes
funny.
his way through the family.
Yeah, that.
All the while just winking at.
Until he gets to the what's her face, the mom.
Bruce.
Bruce Jenner.
I'm gonna fuck your mom, dad too.
You know, but yeah. So they broke up. I read a quick article. I couldn't really read the whole thing because I could not care less.
You're illiterate. Yeah.
No, I just could not care. But that too. But like apparently a reason why they broke up was actually the age difference. That's how I found out that.
Of course.
Their age.
It's like when Michael started dating Pam's mom in the office. He wanted to go skiing, but her hips wouldn't allow it.
This guy. Speaking of hips, this is a great transition. You want to know whose else hips don't lie? Shakira.
Is that her who sings that song?
Yeah, it is. But you want to know what does lie? Her taxes, and that's why she's going to jail. So Shakira's going to jail for not. Well, she's fighting the case right now, but she's 9 years of claiming her taxes wrong, or I think it's tax fraud. I'm pretty sure, but
like Wesley Snipes, pretty much just
yeah.
didn't pay it.
So she's going to be going to jail for 9 years. Africa.
She's actually going.
Well, if she doesn't win this case, which I don't think you can. Unless he pays a shit ton of money. I think she has the money to pay it. Like, she doesn't have royalties.
Years.
But if she doesn't win this case, 9 years. Yeah.
Why do you say Africa? She's going to jail in Africa?
Because she was born in Africa.
What? Shakira's not black?
Yes.
Shakira's black?
Shakira's African. Waka Waka?
I could have sworn she was Latina.
Naka naka waka waka That's her.
Why she didn't get slandered when she did that. But she's white. Her skin's white.
Yeah, she looks really white, but she's from Africa.
Okay, it's like in Mean Girls when they're talking to
Lindsay
Lohan.
Yeah.
If you're from Africa,
well,
why are you white?
I mean, South Africa is very white. It's a very white
Elon
area.
Musk is from there.
Yeah, exactly. So then, I'm not sure if she's from South Africa exactly, but I know she's African. I just don't know where. But yeah,
they prefer Afrikaan.
Well, she's going to Africa jail. So whatever happens, you go to jail.
She's going to a freaking jail.
Yeah, freaking jail. Yeah. So there's that. So I heard about that. I didn't think it was real because I always see that this stuff like both my two stories, my main stories today, have come from Instagram.
I thought you were just gonna say they have cum in it. And I was gonna be like Jamal, stop.
I always don't really trust Instagram all the time, so I have to go and check on
These
CNN.
Days you can't trust anything.
Yeah, so but
always double check your facts.
Yeah, so I checked, and no, I didn't read too much about why or how she did that or who found out that she was.
You're just glad she's going.
I don't really like her. Yeah, I don't really like.
Besides the Waka Waka and the Hips Don't Lie, does she have any other songs?
She does have a lot actually.
Really?
Yeah, the only reason why I know a lot about her was I watched the halftime show, which she did with Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, yeah.
I mostly watched for Jennifer Lopez because her ass is just phenomenal.
I don't get it.
Not only that, but I like her songs more than Shakira's songs. Shakira has I want to say close to 15 number one hits. There's one called Wherever is one of them. There's one I can't fucking stand. It's called Sheep Wolf. If you ever want to lose brain cells, listen to that song. She goes, I kid you not, there's a line, I don't remember exactly, but she goes, there's a she-wolf in my closet, and then in the music she just goes, ow, and I'm like, why? Why is this a song, and why is it popular? Please someone kill me.
That sounds so cringy.
It's so bad. I don't mind pop music, but that's one song where I'm like, you can throw this away. Hips Don't Lie, obviously, that's probably her biggest hit of all time. Waka Waka is another major one.
Is it actually called Waka Waka?
It actually is called Waka Waka. And WAKA twice. And then in brackets, Time for Africa. Anyway, she's going to jail. So we'll see if she loses that case. She might. Amber Heard declared bankruptcy, by the way.
I heard that. Did you hear someone, they're trying to offer $10 million to do porn?
Yeah, I want that to happen so badly.
She does it. Oh,
I want
her debt's paid off, right?
Yeah, for sure. Which is great. Listen, one porn?
She might do
Listen, one porno? If I was in that much debt, and it's saying you have to do one porno, I'm down. Unless it's a gay porno, then I'm not so down.
But if you were Amber Heard,
I'd do it, 100%. Yeah, that's the one thing I hate. I don't understand. It's the funniest shit where I remember, who did I ask? Oh yeah, that's who I asked this girl that I was seeing. It wasn't the one that you're thinking of, but another one. I said, would you suck dick for $1 million? She's like, no. I'm like, you suck dick for free. You're telling me that you wouldn't suck dick for $1 million. I'm like, that makes no sense. I don't understand that. I said, well, because it's my dignity. You sucked my dick yesterday.
Yeah, and that shows she has no dignity.
Yeah, in my car. No, but I'm just I'm like, it makes no sense to you. I was like, bro, for a guy, okay, it's a bit more of if you're not gay, you want to, you're not too sure. But I'm going, $1 million, you're gonna say no. I don't know. So I feel like I ever heard.
Would you do it?
I would do it
for $1 million.
$1 million, dude.
Yeah.
I would definitely.
I'd fondle the balls.
All right, you don't get paid extra.
The sooner they finish, the sooner I get the $1 million.
Yeah, I get. But tell them what they like. What you know?
Can you imagine like people like asking you in interviews, "How'd you make your first $1 million?" That's a secret.
Can't say.
No one will ever know.
Hey, he's dead. My dad would say, "I do it, but then I have to kill him right after." Which is really, I was like, okay, but
let's check clear then kill him.
Yeah, but I mean. Yes, he's had sex before. Okay, see.
Yeah, but listen, it's on camera.
But people hate you already. Like, who cares?
What do you think? What is that to do?
People hate her. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, at least have some fucking weirdos on the internet like you. At least, like, it's 10 million. Listen, if a porn company offer you 10 million, that's honestly super nice. They could have been a real dick and be like, hey, you have to do like 9 pornos to do it. They're only asking for 1. Unless it's like some fucking fucked up shit like deep throat like bukkake, then I'm like, oh,
they put the fireworks in the asshole.
Yeah,
something like that.
Then I'm like, okay, maybe you may want a second thought. But if it's just straight up, just regular ass male women heterosexual sex for camera, bro, like, I would. Why do you think? Why? Well, she already declared bankruptcy, so technically, I'm not sure she has to pay him to begin with because she declared bankruptcy.
Wouldn't you have to? Isn't that why she is bankrupt? Because she had to pay him?
She doesn't have enough money to pay him. I know for like regular old citizens like us, when you declare bankruptcy, your credit card debt is wiped clean, but you cannot have a credit card for 5 years. You can't take out a loan for 5 years. Nothing that involves taking money and paying back later, you can no longer do because you cannot be trusted with money. Obviously, that's why you're bankrupt. I just don't know what it is for rich people. If that's the same situation, I have no fucking clue.
I always thought when it was such a high sum, they would instantly go to jail.
I don't think so. But, I mean, I'll have to check, but I'm not doing that with research for someone that I hate. But all I know is I hope that she does it. I'd watch it.
I wouldn't because I don't care about it enough. If I had seen her in more roles that I appreciated, I'd be more curious to see her naked, but no, I'm fine.
No, I was just curious. I just want to see how bad she is. Because she's a terrible actor, so I want to see if she can do that right. And we're like, oh my god, I'm coming. I'm like, really, bitch? Like, come on. Yeah, put some effort into it.
You know they're keeping her in the Aquaman movie?
Oh, they are? Well, I guess the movie's
They are limiting her screen time through editing.
Yeah.
But she's still in there.
Well, I guess that movie's not going to be a lot of money. I mean, not.
Speaking of Aquaman, you hear Warner Brothers has restructured its, you got a new boss or something.
Oh, really?
And the new boss canceled a bunch of projects for superheroes because they're ass.
Nice. Smart move.
They just finished filming, I think it was finished production completely for Batwoman.
Okay.
Canceled it, shelved it.
Wow.
They're like, we put it on HBO. No one's gonna see it. It's garbage.
Okay, well that's good though. I mean,
he's trying to save the reputation.
I think that's good. Like I think it's important. I think that's nice that a boss is taking a different direction and he's kind of understanding what the audience wants to see. Maybe not superhero movie for the next fucking did you see the new poster that I saw for all the Marvel movies? I'm like, guys. If you didn't hate Marvel, you're gonna hate them now because there's so many fucking movies coming out.
It looks bad.
It's nuts.
We talked about that last week. We don't need to go into.
Yeah, we're not going to go into details. Go ahead. So
restructuring. I think hopefully they'll get back on their feet because Warner Brothers hasn't
done much.
They haven't had much in years.
Yeah, no, they have not. My last story. It's nothing too crazy, but I will say this: this woman's fucking. If you see how tall this girl is, she's like 6'6".
That was the WNBA.
Yeah, she's fucking giant, and her voice is so deep you think it's a guy. I swear to God, I heard her talk. I'm like, who's that? It's like, oh, it's a WNBA player. I'm like, that's a woman, bro. Like,
that's a huge bitch.
That's a huge bitch. So for those who don't know, recently a WNBA star recently got sentenced to I think 9 years or 7 years.
Another 9 years.
Yeah, something like that.
In Africa.
In Africa. No, she's gonna be in Russia, so her and Shakira could be pen pals.
Who do you think has it worse, the African prison or Russian prison?
Honestly, Shakira has more money than she does, so I think she'll be okay.
She'll be okay?
Yeah. Anyway, so this she was in possession of, get this, THC. So the legal weed that's allowed in Canada, or I think in America, because she's WNBA. So I don't know where in America, because I don't know any WNBA teams. But she had some. It was the government knew that she had it. Let's just say that it wasn't like illegal in both countries. She apparently said that she forgot it was in her bag when she was packing it in a rush to go to Russia, and of course, with Russia, there's no tolerance, right? So she's in jail. What I heard is that Joe Biden's going to try and negotiate to exchange her for 2 Russian prisoners that they have here in America. I just find that so funny.
2 for 1.
But not that. But not only the fact that we really are fucking nothing to these people more than a fucking number. The fact that they're going, hey, we're gonna trade these 2. Well, we don't know what the fuck Russian people did. We never actually fucking murderers. We're gonna trade them in for this fucking. I see the fucking loser basketball player who plays for WNBA that nobody fucking watches, just because she fucked up. Like, she fucked up.
Wait, but she's there to play basketball, I'm assuming?
I don't know why she was there. That I have no clue. I think it was
because you would think that they would stop all sporting events with a warring country that they're against.
Yeah, probably.
That's
well, I mean, America's
strange.
not in the war with them, right? Technically, right? It's just Ukraine. So.
But they're still promoting sports and all that. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. What do you mean, you?
Because sports provide money, right?
Oh, I get it. I don't know why she's going. I don't know why she went. I think it was just vacation. I could be wrong. I have
Who
no
vacations in Russia?
I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know.
In Soviet Russia, vacation comes to you.
Yes, you gotta have a vacation. 9 years of work.
I like the way the Middle East takes care of it. They behead all of their prisoners and stuff.
That's a smart idea. Just kill them.
Then they send the video clip for Reddit.
Hey, if they fucking edit it, it says but they don't have the fucking money. So it's fucking Windows movie maker, but
don't diss that. That's what I use.
But it's the fucking the watermark on the bottom when they take the video. HyperX camera registered in the middle.
You know I love a good old fashioned robbery.
I do love robbery.
Unfortunately, due to today's technological advancements, it doesn't happen very often.
No, it does not.
It's damn near impossible.
Yeah.
However, someone successfully did it.
Oh. Okay.
At a bank in Brixton, the robber was able to walk out with 6 boxes containing $25,000 in cash.
Wow.
Posing as a G4S security guard with proper uniform and fake ID.
Wow.
They walked out of the Santander branch in Brixton with the money, and staff only realized what happened when the guard didn't come back in to sign the money transfer.
Fuck, so he fucked up. He would have got away with it too.
If he just signed it,
yeah, he
would have had even more time to get away.
Fuck. So they caught him?
Nope.
Nice.
Not
okay.
even caught.
Nope.
Because if he had signed it, they would have been like, oh, business as usual.
Yeah,
and they wouldn't realize until the real guy came in.
Yeah, they would have more time. Fuck, that's awesome.
Got away. 25,000 times 6.
That's pretty good. I mean, the fact that it wasn't like he held anyone at gunpoint. He just walked in nonchalantly, asked for the money, in and out. Wow, good on him, man. Incredible. Fucking GTA style right there. Well,
very impressive.
Close.
How would you rob a bank? How would you go about that? Guns blazing?
See, the problem with gun blazing is too loud. It's too
loud.
Play
the race card.
100%, yeah. No, but I think the best way to do it, honestly, I think the best way would be to be those security officers at night who kind of guard it at nighttime, you know?
Yeah, but everything's locked. Every door is...
Well, you have the keys, right? If you had the keys to it, just kind of go in there. Well, I think my favorite robbery story is the guy, I don't know where he was from, he was a bank teller. And for every time he did a transaction with a client, he took 1 cent and put it into a private account. And he over a course of years, he had $10 million. A cent.
1 cent per customer.
Every customer.
That means you're at 10 million customers.
10 million. Yeah, 10
That's
million
a lot
customers
of people.
in a lot of years, but
he earned it.
He earned it for sure, but he got caught eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Some fucking stingy ass old bitch was looking and said, "I'm missing a penny," because the thing is that it still says the transaction.
Yeah.
So she was like, "I'm missing." And
missing a penny.
Yeah, and someone fucking caught him. But yeah.
To be honest, I would just break down in tears and beg for the money. See how far that got me.
What did get you very far?
These big blue eyes.
I told you, you're a guy.
Dude, I had you caressing my leg earlier.
Do you have titties?
I used to.
Okay. Well then, you might want to grow those back, because if you don't have those, you're not getting
I could present them Isaiah Jacobs.
So it's like, yeah, I don't think it's gonna work, buddy. But good idea.
Good on him, because when you rob a bank, the money is insured, so no one loses anything.
No. So he gets it, they get it, we're all good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think this is probably the biggest story today.
Okay.
Arguably, Spotify is effectively becoming woke.
Oh no.
That's not true. I wrote woke, but it's not really woke, because what happened is that they're altering and or censoring album covers, as well as hiding songs based on lyrical content, and album covers being either too revealing, like sexually revealing, or straight up violent.
Okay.
So they're changing them or altering them, or they're just hiding them.
That whole album? What is the cover art?
The cover art and songs are disappearing.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. Certain songs are not going to be there.
Exactly. Oh, this all started because someone found pornography on Spotify, and they reported it immediately because it's not supposed to be pornography on there.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
And it was effectively hidden. No one knew it was there.
Wow.
Because typically how you search for something like that, right, is you write keywords.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Sure, write porn or sex or anything.
Yeah.
Nothing comes up.
Yeah.
It's just music.
Yeah.
But if you put in periods, like 5 in a row, or commas or anything like that, you'll get porn. That's how it's hidden.
Wow.
I tested this. It's true.
That's crazy. That's funny.
Yeah. So that was a.
But it's what the like? What the fuck? Is this audio?
Yeah, it's like audio clips of pornography.
Oh. I mean, I think I listened to that one time. I think I listened to like, what was it called? It was like a challenge. It's called 100 to 1 challenge.
What's that challenge?
Where you jack off and you count down to 1 and you come on 0.
It sounds annoying.
Yeah, it's kind of hot though in a way because like.
Stroke 1. Stroke 2.
Well, I'm watching a girl do it. Well, listening to a girl do it. So wasn't it like a vibrator or something? So like they have to like hold. They have to hold the orgasm before they come. But I don't know. The audio doesn't really do it for me. But it's like I'm like I can be watching it. Like I can be seeing you do it. Like
if you're blind.
I'm not blind, Patrick.
No, but if you were,
yeah,
you'd appreciate it.
Yeah, but
so I think they should leave it up for the blind people.
Blind people don't have rights. They can't see.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I like that though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take away their rights. Make them slaves.
Yeah. Fuck it. Finally. Get it done, man.
Yeah, but there's been a lot of confusion over this because they're changing album covers from people like Cardi B and all that, just all those sexy pictures, right? But then you have stuff like death metal album covers where there's literal zombies doing sexual acts while their bodies are decaying, and they stay. So that's great. I'm very happy about that.
Okay, well, of course
because they're not pictures; they're actual like drawings and art.
I mean, I think it's becoming woke, not really, but like I think at the same time, Spotify needs to understand that they have a really wide range of audience. Like
it's just like what happened on YouTube.
Yeah, but it's old and new, right? Because it's like exactly the thing that happened on YouTube. So they have to understand that we have to be family friendly. We have to have some sort of.
I honestly just do the age restriction thing. Like
well,
YouTube did it, but you can lie. But then you can at least tell everyone, hey, we have the age restriction. It's not our fault. People are fucking liars.
True. I think that's probably the best way to do it. I mean, hopefully they do, but I mean, I do understand where Spotify is coming from. But I think what I don't like is when they act so quickly. You're a big company. You have to give.
So you jump to conclusions.
Yeah, but not only that, but like. Do it. Sure, do it. Like, honestly, don't do it. But, like, you need to be able to give the people who are uploading music and stuff like that time to adjust, right? It's like, you just can't be like, oh, starting tomorrow, like, fuck any covers that have, like, a tit in it. And they're like, okay, they would have said next month, okay, then if your album cover gets removed, you have no excuse. They gave you a month to get your shit in order, and you didn't. Some of the songs maybe they could have rewritten or they could have made a clean version. They could have asked their.
Well, that's what we're saying because they already have the little logo explicit next.
For
to the
sure,
song.
but not only that, but I'm just saying if you want a clean version, go talk to your audio engineers and get it done.
Where does it end? It's supposed to be Americans.
Yeah, okay, but and Americans they have Karens, so they're gonna have these situations forever. But it's like I understand Spotify. Spotify is doing just what any other fucking big company's doing. They're just trying to save their ass.
You gotta bend the knee.
Bend the knee, save their ass, and comply, to what happened. Because if they don't, they get slandered even harder. Like they're gonna get slandered for this, sure, but I imagine the grass is not green on the other side if they didn't do this move, for sure. So.
This is why I keep all my music, gigabytes upon gigabytes, MP3s.
Porn. Oh.
No, no.
Okay.
Porn will always be there because it makes a ton of money and it knows what it is.
Exactly.
So that's never going to change.
Well, I mean, I do use Spotify. I think there's only been one song, and that's because the guy who made the song, Jussie Smollett, that was the one who claimed that he got beat himself up. Yeah. So there was a song that I liked from him off that show that I watched, Empire, with him on it, that I cannot find on Spotify. It's just blacked out. You can't listen to the song. Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. It's rare that I run into those situations, but when I do, I just download it on YouTube and then I just put on my phone, like the music file on my phone. Let's call it a day. Yeah. So yeah. Speaking of phone, I got a new one. This is the iPhone 13.
I couldn't care less. Why are you telling me this?
Because this is some crazy shit. I kid you not, dude. He puts his phone. It's hard for people listening to see, but he puts his phone.
Describe it visually.
Yeah, he put his phone right next to mine, right? And he turned on the new phone, and the new phone had like the circle, and it was like swirling, like it was an animated circle, like moving
fucking
around.
Magic.
It was awesome. And what he did was he took my old phone, turned the camera on, put the camera over the circle, it connected and transferred, just like that. I couldn't fucking believe it.
How long did it take?
It took 25 minutes. And when I mean everything was the same, I opened on Safari the COVID cases for Quebec that day. When I opened Safari on the new phone, that was the page that popped up.
It was already there?
I was like, that's fucking scary. All my apps there. All my photos there. Everything that I left the way it was there. I was like, what the fuck? I never saw that in my life. So that's how they do it now. It's like, it's a circle that I guess, it's like a QR code. That's what it was. It was like a QR code, and it transferred all your data, as long as the phone are right next to each other. I was like, so me and my dad, we did it at the same time. Just transferred our shit to the new phone, just like that. I was like, what the fuck, man?
The future is now.
Fucking
Jesus
crazy.
Christ.
When I saw that, I was like, this is insane.
Yeah, staying in the realm of technology, did you hear about the robot chess player that broke a child's finger?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
hey, man, even robots can rage.
Exactly. So, well, what really happened was, for those who don't know, they were playing chess, and what happened was the child took his turn, put his piece, but his piece wasn't perfectly on the square, so he went back to adjust it, not move the spot, just adjust it, and the robot just, I don't know if it instinctively just like, no, it's not your turn, and broke his fucking finger.
It probably.
Have you seen the clip?
I didn't see the clip.
It's fucking terrifying.
Oh, okay.
It just grabs his finger and won't let go, and then just breaks it. Like it's nothing. Oh my god. They're hardwired to kill us. It's insane.
I'm so excited to die.
Who do you trust? I was gonna say like, because it makes me think of. You remember in The Simpsons, Homer gets that like iHouse or whatever. The whole house is like electronic.
I don't, like I said, we talked about like the whole just like self-driving car thing. I am at the point where it's like the Alexa home. Oh shit! I said her name, didn't I? Did she hear me?
Yeah, she ignored you though. You're black, so she is. She's like, oh, Negro. Stop.
Anyway, stuff like that, Google Home, all that type of stuff. It's like, I get it, like it's cool, but I think we're getting to the point now where like, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. It's like, because I think a good example would be this phone has 5G, right? So
what is that?
That's that new shit that they have, like those new towers. The
extra special internet?
Yeah, no, it's for the new phones coming out. It's like stronger internet, basically.
All right.
But like, what I found so crazy. Okay, here's a good example. When I went to TELUS, we asked the guy, well, the phones were transferring the data. We asked him. We said, how crazy was it over here? The data at Rogers, the whole communication thing. He said, they said a record of I think 125 new phone plans for the month.
Switching, are you?
Switching.
That's
because people were that desperate for their phone to work that they actually.
Well, Rogers is shit, so this is like this last straw kind of thing.
Yeah, but the fact that many people, and that was just at that store. Imagine around the world how many people changed to different companies because of what happened, and it's crazy. Like I said, looking at the fact that you could transfer your data that easily. You have been seeing people have been getting robbed of their cars because the cars have those proximity locks. So the key is at your front door, which is where normally you will leave your key. If it's too close to your car, someone can do the little lock, car unlocks, and they drive it away. It's fucking insane. Funny. So like my dad now leaves his key because his car does that. He leaves the key in the bedroom because it's farther away.
Further away.
But how fucking insane is that? That now you can even leave your keys at the front door because the proximity thing is on. My dad has the app on his phone to start his car. Who knows? You could fucking hack that 2 seconds. No problem.
It's funny because all those little gizmos, like, they're cool and they're fun.
Yeah, but it's like, if you really sit down with it, like...
They're really unnecessary to have.
They're so fucking unnecessary. Like, for me, like, the farthest thing that I would want is, like, is the car starter. Like, the car starter, but with the fucking key. Like, my car, unless the key's in the ignition, that bitch ain't fucking moving. I'll tell you right now. Because even when you use my starter, you touch the brake or the gas pedal, the car shuts off. There's no key in the ignition.
Really? That's cool. I like that.
Which is great, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, but I'm going, that key in the ignition, that bitch ain't started. So it's like, that's as far as I would need. Even like the whole, I don't think I would trust it. Because it's like, I don't mind. I don't mind the government spying on me. I know the government's gonna spy on me. Okay, but I don't want to make it that easy. Like,
yeah.
I want to, I want to make the hacker work for it at least a little bit. I want to feel like when he hacked, I go, you know what, you worked hard for me. You take my money. Like.
Yeah, for the whole government like listening to you and all that, like I don't care. I'm not that interested. Nothing really to hide.
Yeah, it's whatever. Like that part's whatever.
It's like when people say the eco dots and all that, they listen to all your conversations. Like we don't say anything particularly interesting.
Yeah, it's like it's not super crazy, but it's like I don't like those things especially. Like I think for me, like I would never get those like Google Home stuff like that. Like how lazy are you?
For me, it started with I wanted just a Bluetooth speaker for the kitchen, so I had music while cooking.
Yeah.
But the Eco Dot was on sale for like $30, and I was like, why not?
Yeah, they're super affordable. I mean.
Yeah, and they connect to each other, so you'd have music in the whole house.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not saying don't get it. I'm not saying like get rid of it. I'm just saying, as long as you are aware of what's happening, okay. Like I'm aware of it. Like I can get a Google Home or. I'm not going to say her name, or I'm not going to say the Apple parlor's name, because then my phone will wake up. I can get it at home, sure, like, it's whatever, but I'm already lazy as fuck at home as it is. Like, I gotta say, like, I these last, especially with COVID, like, a lot of times, I never realized how lazy I could get. I was like, some days I'm just like, I don't even want to fucking get out of bed. Like, there are some days where I'll be in bed till like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, my whole day is gone. Because like I was just that lazy, because I was like, there's nothing to do. And I said, imagine if I would have had fucking those services and all that type of stuff. Oh, turn off my lights, turn this up, turn this down. Like I fucking never leave.
I've been on vacation for 2 weeks now, and I feel like, oh, there's nothing left to do. I did pretty much all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I'll wake up and be like, should I get up? What am I going to do? Play Minecraft.
Yeah. Exactly,
That's about it.
So stuff like that, man, where it's like, it's wild that you get to that point. But, I mean, technology's advancing. I think it's always going to advance. Like, I saw recently, I watched this webpage where they talked about, like, technological stuff this week, and they're developing a contact lens for blind people, which I think is great, Hopefully it works to digitally enhance.
Should they really have the rights back, though? I don't know about
this guy. and, but then I look at that and I go, they could fucking hack your eye. Then what? They hacked your fucking vision.
They're playing porn on your eyes.
Exactly. So it's like... It's a flip-flop.
Was it Elon Musk who wants to put chips in your brain to play music and all that?
Yeah,
and you're like, someone's going to hack it and play Rick Astley all day.
So it's like, I don't know. You gotta take the good with the bad, unfortunately,
Can you imagine having to call your work and be like, I can't come in today? Like, why? Because Rick Astley won't shut the fuck up and I can't do anything.
That'd be pretty funny. But yeah, so... That's basically that. I'm not okay with it, but I'm aware of it. I just kind of have to accept it.
I mean, they're gonna rise up. They're out there gonna replace the shadow government in that we're gonna be their puppets, and we're not even gonna know it, or they're gonna straight up wipe us out, Cybernet style.
I hope mine's a cute cat girl.
A robot cat girl.
Yeah, it'd be nice at least.
Would you have sex with a sex bot?
If the pussy's lifelike, probably. Just try it. Just to see. It probably would not be as fun. I don't think you can replicate a human that well. You can get close.
What?
You can get close.
You can get close. I thought you said you could get Khalil, and I'm like, what? Alright, rippaverse. Have you ever heard of this?
No. What the fuck is that?
As you know, comic books are in decline.
Yeah.
These last few years.
Yeah. And
it turns out it's not because people don't want to read comics anymore.
Okay.
But because comic books are horribly written now.
Yeah, I can believe that.
A man named Eric July set out to start his own comic book company, and it started at the beginning of July and has since made $5 million.
Wow, okay.
$5 million in a month.
That's
insane.
I guess all those comic book lovers have all that money.
Exactly, because what happened with Marvel and DC is all their characters became spin-offs of themselves. Yeah. Like, for example, Marvel's Ironheart, it's female Tony Stark.
Yeah.
So that's what they all did, and no one wanted to read that.
That's fair.
They're just ruining their favorite characters.
Yeah.
Like they're doing with Thor live action and all that.
Yeah.
So he started his own all new superheroes, original, all with their fun storylines that...
I mean, it was probably a passion project that he had then.
Exactly. And he's got a bunch of people helping him write and all that. And
nice.
They're doing good money.
That's good. Good for him.
Yeah. So
weird name, but good for him.
Well, I think it's a cool name. Rippaverse.
Yeah. Very close to rippaverse, but whatever.
Well, rape is fun, too.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Alright. 47 cats found in a car living with their owner.
What kind of car is it?
Well, given that they're homeless and they're just living in their cars, it's got to be pretty small, I would think. Like a
47.
Like a Toyota Camry or something.
Camry's not that bad.
Like the old one, though.
Oh. Oh, 47. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean.
It sounds like it would be fun for like 30 minutes, like the length of a nap.
Yeah.
But then
Cat nap.
Then it would get shut the fuck up. But then it would get disgusting.
Yeah, no. Especially if they're not like vaccinated, not vaccinated, but
Vaccinated.
Well, vaccinated with the disease. I meant to say fixed. Like when they fucking piss, man. Oh my god, it smells when a cat when they still have their fucking balls. Bro, the fucking smell is atrocious. It's awful.
It's a fact. It's a fact. So, like, if you had to sleep in an enclosed space with a bunch of animals, what would the animal be?
Fuck. I think if I had to pick an animal, puppies would be like the obvious choice, but they shit and piss everywhere. So
you can say that with like any animal.
Well, yeah, but certain pisses or shits are small. Like I think I have to say a bunny.
A bunny?
Yeah, because they're small.
Soft, yeah.
You know, they're soft and cuddly. If they shit, it's like a pebble. It's like it's nothing crazy.
Yeah, that's like a raisin glacette. Just pop that in your mouth.
Okay, that's a bit strange. I wasn't thinking you're gonna eat the shit, but yeah, I think that's probably the best answer for sure. Yeah.
I'd have to say snakes.
You're fucked up, man.
Have you felt snake skin?
Yeah, it's fine, but snakes, bro, like those things will fucking kill you.
Not the mean snakes, the nice snakes.
It was the garden snakes, stuff like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the little tongues, like licking me all over.
Yeah, okay, no.
The hissing would get annoying.
Yeah, that or turtles. I would do turtles.
Yeah, but turtles, their shells are jagged.
Well, I'm not sleeping on them.
And they're dry.
Some of them are wet. There's like turtles that drink water turtles.
Yeah, but then you have to be splashing them with water every few minutes.
That's fine.
It's gonna be a wet car.
It's a Toyota Camry. It's fine.
It's fine. They can take anything. Yeah. Man blows up house trying to convert meth into gasoline.
Did he die?
Yes.
Thank God.
What do you thank God? Times are hard.
Fucking idiot, man.
Times are hard. You can't judge this,
you're
man.
a fucking idiot. Like honestly, like really, dude. Like,
dude, he become rich as fuck.
Just say you're poor. Just say you're poor and go with it.
He finds an alternative to gasoline.
Just say you're poor. Just say you're poor and go with it. Like why? Like, say you're poor. Call it a day, say you're poor. Like, fuck off.
Declare bankruptcy, is that what you mean?
Yeah, it's like, why are you... Why? Like, I do... Like, okay. Dumb. Oh, thank God he's dead. Natural selection at its work.
I would appreciate him. He was an entrepreneur.
Okay,
this is where great ideas come from, Joel.
Meth?
One day you're smoking meth, and the next you're a billionaire with a new form of combustible fuel.
And meth.
And meth.
Yeah. Meth ever loved. Yeah.
What is something you did when you were broke that you are ashamed of now?
I remember one time, I was fucking, I think it was like during the pandemic, and I still didn't get the money from the government yet, and I was really hungry, and I really wanted Chinese food. So I searched my whole house for like dollars, basically, and I scrunched out like $12. So I think I paid $12 in dollars. I think I used $4 on one card, and like $4 on like my credit card that I had left.
Jeez.
Just enough to pay for the fucking food.
That's tight.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah. What about you? What's the worst thing?
Yeah. When I was in high school, I would ask my parents for lunch money. I would then save that money and buy video games.
Smart.
Funny enough, I was fat anyways.
That's good. I like that. That's fucking great. I wasn't ready for that landing. That's fucking awesome. I was fat anyway. That's great. I love that.
That's about it for this week in news.
All right.
You have anything else, Jamal?
I got nothing else, man.
Nothing to add.
Nothing to add. Just blind people should have no rights. That's it.
I'm glad we can agree on something.
Yeah, I'm glad, man. Anyways, this is Flabbergasted by Audacity. I'm Jamal.
I'm Patrick.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye.
See you, man.
Oh, woman. Nah, who would
Women don't watch
this. They don't
this.
listen to this.
They opt out episode 3.
Yeah.